How's it going, everybody? Nick from Geek Gumbo here to give you my first impressions of the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta. It's a little later than I wanted to, but things happen, personal things. I had a family emergency and whatnot, but I'm here to give you my impressions on the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta. So, what are they? The Infinite Warfare beta was a mess, at least on Xbox One. I can't really speak specifically for the PlayStation 4 because I played it on Xbox One, and I know it's a beta test and all that other good stuff, but my god, the servers were atrocious. I only managed to get footage from, I think, 2 games or maybe even 3. I really can't remember. In fact, I was supposed to stream it the day it went live, and I couldn't get into any matches of any kind, and so I ended up streaming Battlefield 1 again, which surprisingly for launch day for Battlefield 1, even though it had been out for a couple days with early enlisters and all that, the server still held up pretty well for Battlefield. But that's for the Battlefield 1 review, which hopefully I'll get started working on within a few days or so. Anyway, so what did I think of the Infinite Warfare beta? Aside from the server issues, the game's kind of a mess. I mean, it felt just copy and paste of Black Ops 3 instead of, it's just the same thing, except this time they got rid of the specialists and replaced them with battle rigs. Another change was that while in Black Ops 3 you earned your hero power or specialist ability, and you basically could use it until you died. This time around, it actually has a time limit on it, so I think it's like a 30-second time limit with the battle rigs. But it's still pretty much the same thing. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3's multiplayer, just reskinned and with new maps. And that's really all it was, and it's kind of sad. While I did have a little tiny bit of fun with it, like after maybe the second or third match, it felt too much like Black Ops 3, and while I had fun with Black Ops 3, I'm not going to be playing the Infinite Warfare multiplayer as much as I am with the Call of Duty 4 remastered multiplayer, which I'm sure pretty much everybody and their mom at this point is saying the same thing. I have not seen any good praise for this beta, and it's a damn shame because I like the concept of this new Call of Duty. I'm probably going to end up playing the story mode, but the multiplayer is just a mess. It's pretty much the same thing. They added a few new features with the gun crafting and all that, but it's basically RNG loot. So you need to get down on your knees and pray hard to RNGesus that you get a good gun. In fact, when I cashed in over half of my keys, which are the same as the Cryptarch keys from Black Ops 3, I got 2 either legendary or rare guns, but they were for guns. They were variants of guns that I hadn't unlocked yet. So I basically couldn't use them, and I wasted half of my keys. It was really a mess. It feels like I'm playing a combination of almost like Destiny with how RNG that the loot is that you get from these boxes, along with a little bit of Hearthstone, once again, just with how random the loot is from these packs and supply drops or whatnot. Now, I gotta say, I do like the battle rig system a little bit better than the specialists. I don't know why, but I felt more of a badass with these battle rigs, which probably is what the exosuits were supposed to be for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. But all in all, this beta was a mess. This is like probably one of the worst betas that I've ever participated in. And I mean, I'm really hoping to see some kind of changes and some balancing done to some of the weapons. Like, I've seen a lot more snipers in this Infinite Warfare beta than I did when I was playing Battlefield Black Ops 3. So it seems like they need to lower or just balance out, either buff some of the guns or kind of nerf some of the sniper rifles. I mean, I really don't know it felt just like every other Call of Duty game. And I'm sorry to say, man, Activision and all that, what are you doing? You need to do something new with this series. You need to do something fresh. And most of all, you need to not do like you're doing with the Modern Warfare remaster. I don't know. The game is still about a week away, so maybe things can change, maybe they won't change. I don't know. But for now, the Infinite Warfare beta, it was terrible. I hope it changes, and I really hope Activision can kind of pick up the slack that they've been having for the last few years with Call of Duty. Maybe take a page from Battlefield, maybe go back to World War II. I would love to see another World War II based Call of Duty game. You know, it would be so cool to see that. But only time will tell. And I mean, I already know that the next Call of Duty is already like halfway done in development, or even already done. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, like, comment, subscribe for your weekly pot of Geek Gumbo.